the final calculus that made me an enthusiastic supporter of the Convention of States is that the risk of not doing it now, in my view, far outweighs that inherent risk. Meaning the country, that's why I've used this specific analogy. If we were behind by a touchdown and there were 7 minutes to go in the fourth quarter, and I was the head coach, would I call for a Hail Mary pass?
No.
We might even get 2 more possessions in the game. There's plenty of time to play this thing out conventionally rather than do something of such high risk.
Just hurry up offense, nothing drastic.
Because a Hail Mary pass, there's a reason why we remember all the great ones: Colorado, Michigan, Boston College, Miami. There's
Aaron
a reason.
Rodgers every other game.
Yes. There's a reason why we remember them. Because 95% of the time it's either batted down or intercepted, right?
Yes.
So that's why we remember these plays, because they rarely work, because you're in desperation mode as a team. So that's why a coach doesn't say, hey, we're down by a touchdown. All right, go ahead and just throw it down the field as far as you can with 7 minutes to go, and let's see if we can get They wouldn't do that, okay? Because that's desperation. It's dumb. The risk inherent in that play is way beyond the situation. We're not at that juncture, though. I don't. But you may disagree, and if that's why you're not for the Convention of States, then I'm not here to argue with you. That's your assessment. I respect it. I don't share it. To me, I think we've already done the 2-minute warning. We've already done the whole IBM, you make the call commercial during the 2-minute warning. All right. I think we're out of timeouts here. I think if I was giving you the most optimistic assessment, we're in the end game here. Maybe there's more than 3 seconds on the clock. I don't think there is, by the way. But in terms of our way of life, we're in the end game. There's not more than a minute on the clock. So we at least have to have our Hail Mary team ready to go. We at least have to have it ready.
This is Friday's talk. The snap happened, man.
Yes.
Yeah, you're right.
And that's why any of the previous reservations that people like the late, great Phyllis Schlafly had about the Convention of States that I once had, to me, the situation is dictated. They're not as relevant now. We're just, every latch of Pandora's box is opened now. And I see this as the last chance that the people have, because the Republican Party is not going to be a vehicle for this. They're just not. They have no interest in being so. They're just not. And so this is the last chance, I think, peaceably, we the people have to get back in the control of the constitutional reins of our republic before this thing descends into complete and total chaos. That's why now after 5 or 6 years ago, I'd have been like, I get it. I see it. I don't know if I think it needs something that drastic. Now I'm like, we have to do this.
Go to conventionofstates.com, press the button, sign the petition. More importantly, get 10 of your friends to do the same. When you sign the petition, then that sends a letter to your state legislator. You go on the list in their district as a supporter. We deliver those lists to the state legislators. It means something to them.